the statements that have been put out by the Turkish government, the conversations which he had with journalists on the way back from his visit to Saudi Arabia, they haven't gone into detail. Basically, they are just looking at areas of cooperation in the defence industry. We're not talking about cooperation in military operations per se, at least from what the statements say. And certainly I think nowadays it's come to the point where if the President goes abroad and they don't talk about defence industry cooperation and the issue of drones, then that becomes news, because there's been a lot of talk about that aspect of the defence industry in Turkey, particularly now in the war in Ukraine, but also in the past in the war between Azerbaijan and Armenia, and also Libya. But I think what the important aspect of all this is, this defence industry cooperation is linked to economic cooperation as a whole. And from the conversation the Turkish President has had with journalists on the way back, that is the main priority, it seems, between these two countries at the moment. If you look at some of the comments that he said that we agreed the need to reactivate a great economic potential. And he also said that a priority was the rapid recovery of our trade. About 5-6 years ago or so, the volume of trade between these two countries was about $5 billion every year. It's since slipped to, at times, something like a couple of $100 million. And that's, I think, partly because of an unofficial embargo on Turkish goods going into Saudi Arabia. But it seems very clear that this is the area of focus for these two countries moving forward. Saudi Arabia will be looking at opportunities where it can do business, and the Turkish government also, the Turkish President's plan of action to deal with some of the financial challenges in Turkey at the moment is partly to increase foreign investment, and that's what he's clearly doing here on this visit.